Good morning. It is day 18 of the juice fast. 40 days is what we're trying to go. Um, how am I feeling this morning? I'm really good. Just finished the workout, Zumba, of course. It went really good today. I kept up a lot better than I have been. So that's always a good thing. And I'm not as out of breath as I normally am. Still just as sweaty, but not as tired and out of breath. So I did put a couple notes in my phone for some stuff that I wanted to say. Because again, I don't like when these videos are really long. Um, let's see. Got a juice right here. I've kind of been sipping on it. I don't like drinking out of mason jars. I don't know. It's just not for me. I know my husband does. He doesn't mind. So what I normally do is just pour the juice in a glass and be more civilized. Sometimes I'll put it in a fancy glass, like one of my wine glasses. And I don't know. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes I do milk. I used to do milk and cookies like that too, but I wanted to feel extra fancy because I don't really drink. So I've got all these wine glasses that are very underutilized. Anywho, um, last night I have a confession. Dun dun dun. I ate a cookie. I know. It is so bad. And I felt so horrible afterwards. But let me explain why. So yesterday, I know you remember in my last recording, my evening video yesterday, I was in severe pain. Like I almost wanted to go to the hospital. That's how much pain I was in. The lady at the doctor office, I don't know if during my exam she used too much force or whatever, but I was literally in pain. Like somebody was just kicking me in my back all night, and it was a struggle for me. I couldn't even stand up for long periods of time. I was all hunched over. It was just not a good thing. I was irritated. I was just snapping. I was just not a happy camper. So by the time my husband got here, I was just really in bad condition. I was just like, I had made him a juice because I figured he probably would be hungry. And I couldn't even clean out the juicer. I was so exhausted. And he came in and was like looking at me like, whoa, what's going on with you? So this is why I ate the cookie. I mean, not because I was in pain, but I needed to take some pain medicine. And all we had was Motrin. I took it in a leaf. It didn't do anything. So all I had was Motrin 800. And if you know anything about Motrins, especially the higher dosage, you have to take something with it. You have to have something on your stomach because if not, it'll make you sick. And I just couldn't just bear putting myself through any more pain. So I ate a lemon Oreo cookie and took the pill. Um, and I thought I was kind of nervous that I was going to get sick afterwards. I was like, oh my God, I haven't had a cookie in 18 days. Probably before then. I was like, I haven't had a cookie and I don't know how long. I don't know, if it's going to make me sick or what. But it didn't, thank God. So I slept well last night. I got up early this morning about 5. I want to say I went to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock. That's how bad I was feeling. Um, so I got up this morning feeling good. Got up extra early and did some laundry and cleaned some vegetables and, got my husband juice, got my kids out for school and stuff on time. And here I am now after a great workout. Um, yeah, so I'm good. It's day 18. This is the conversation that my husband and I had last night about the beans because remember I said I was going to bring it up. But it was at a point where I was struggling last night. I was just kind of like, forget this. I'm tired. I'm tired of juice. I want some food. Let's just stop. Let's just stop. And I kind of felt like he was leaning towards that way anyway. But he was really positive that Joe Cross in the documentary said that he ate beans and nuts and seeds, and he drank juice during 60 days. So we had to go back and rewatch the documentary, yes, because I know that's not what I heard. And then my husband was wrong, which is not very often, but and he bowed down and was like, oh, okay. So to be clear, Joe Cross did not say that he ate beans and um, nuts and seeds during his fast. It was a juice fast. He did that afterwards. I think he said 3 to 6 months afterwards or something like that. That was his diet. So we heard that, and my husband was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were doing that." But I was kind of feeling it was struggling, and in that moment of struggle, I said, "Well, do you want to just do 21 days of the juice fast, and then we'll finish the rest of the days, which will up until 40 days. We'll just do raw food diet, and on this weekend we can go to this raw food restaurant and actually try out the food." So that's my suggestion last night. He was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that." But I have since changed my mind about that, and I know it's gonna drive me crazy. I don't want to do 21 days of juice fast. I want to do the 40 days. Why I want to do the 40 days? Because I set out to do 40 days. We set out to do 40 days. I have this very aggressive goal, and I think I know that I want to stick to the 40 days, even though it's gonna get hard. But I can't just stop when it gets hard and when it gets unbearable and break down and have a cookie or a sandwich or whatever. Um, so I think we should just continue to stick to the 40 days, like we said, and we'll do it together. We'll do it together. So I think that's it. It's my son's birthday today. He is 12, and I guess I'm feeling a little nostalgic today, and the reason why is I remember this morning when after I had given birth to him, and it was I want to say it was a Sunday, and it was like Mother's Day, or it was around that time, and I remember feeling so happy, but I was terrified at the same time because my life had changed so much. Here I am. I was in college, um, and I had just pretty much had been worrying about myself. And I was very popular in college, and so when I came back to school pregnant, it just changed everything for me. Um, so I remember giving birth to him, and a couple days, and I've shared this before briefly. A couple days after I had him, I got on a scale, and I stood up, and my stomach was still big, and I was kind of freaking out, like, because I had a really nice shape beforehand. I mean, hourglass. I had hips, I had butt. I didn't have any boobs really, but I was, had a really nice shape. And I remember I had this pudge, but to me, and it looks like I was still pregnant to me. Of course, it was nothing. It's like a six pack compared to what it is now. But I remember feeling so sad, and I just felt like my body is ruined. Like, what am I going to do? Prior to that, I had never worked out. I had never, because I didn't need to. I was 19. I had a very high metabolism, and I danced. I ran track. I was very active. So, and I could eat what I wanted to eat, and I would just burn it off. So that was at 19, and here we are, um, 12 years later, and I'm still working off my baby's baby fat from 12 years ago. And of course, I've had two more kids since then, so I can't just put it all on him. But I just wanted to share that little moment and just kind of reflect a little bit on that, just how I felt afterwards. And I know that really changed. It just kind of catapulted into a whole series of other events that happened in my life. Of course, God ordained it all, and I don't regret any of it. I'm actually glad it happened, because if it hadn't, everything that I experienced in that period of time, both good and bad, has influenced who I am today. It has influenced my life today. And I'm grateful for that. God still had his hand in my life, even though I was still doing dumb stuff, just making dumb decisions over and over and over again. So I'm really grateful for that. I am going to take cupcakes up to his school today. And I do that. It's like a little tradition that we have for all 5 of my kids. We bring cupcakes for their birthdays, to school, and we let them, during lunchtime, we let them pass them out to their friends, and it's really a fun time for all of us. And I take pictures and all that stuff. So him being in the 5th grade, I'm actually only able to do this for 4 of my kids, because one is her birthday's in the summer, and so by the time school's over, she's already out of school, and now she's in middle school, so we don't have to do it anymore. But this is his last year doing that. doing the cupcakes in school. And I don't know, I felt some kind of way about it. But I think that's it. I am starting a little, I guess, mini cookbook for my house. And that cookbook is going to contain raw recipes or vegan recipes. Um, so if you have any that you want to share, send me the link. Send the if it's a YouTube video, if it's a blog or whatever, send it to me, because I am compiling this list of things that my husband and I can eat and can make. I think that's it. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. I really appreciate it. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys this evening.